Hi boys and girls. Today we're going to do a lesson based off of an artist, a Canadian artist, and actually he was a Native American. A lot of his work was based off of dreams or visions that he had. Norval Morrisseau is his name. Norval Morrisseau. His other name, he was also known by Copper Thunderbird, which is kind of interesting. So Copper Thunderbird was his other name, and so a thunderbird's a legendary creature that a lot of Northern American indigenous people believe had like supernatural powers and strength. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a simplified drawing of a thunderbird. And so what I want you to do is I want you to look at the pictures that I'm gonna attach and decide what type of simplified animal you would like to do. I don't necessarily want everyone just to copy mine, and I don't want everyone just to copy mine. I kind of want you to come up with your own. I could have done a moose, a bison, I don't know, some type of bird, maybe a crane. And this is the bird that I'm doing here, which is the thunderbird. A fish, you can do some abstracted birds, which he did some that are pretty close to this, and then, or an owl. And you can select your own kind of bird, but when you do it, you want to simplify it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a bird. His animals all had really big eyes. Tons of color. I feel like this isn't gonna be a big enough piece of paper, is it? I might just crop it off. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put I'm gonna break up the space just so I can put in more colors. So that's kind of what he did on his artwork, which makes it so beautiful. So I'm gonna break up the space so I can do these spaces different colors. So I'm just putting circles inside. I'm going to do the same thing here, and we're going to put blocks of color. Okay, so I have most of it traced out. I'm going to go back and add some thicker lines. So I'm gonna retrace to make it a little bit more dynamic. Okay, so I went back and traced. This part takes some time, okay? So this lesson is definitely a 2-week lesson. It might take the kids in person 3 weeks to do, but so after drawing it, you just go over and you trace it and you vary the lines. So I had a thin line here, but then I put some thick lines on the ends, okay? So you're just gonna vary the line, okay? Just to make it more interesting, and just go with your gut. Just put thicker lines wherever you want to. I filled in the beak. You can smooth out if you make a mistake, just add some more, fill it out, make it a little thicker. These pieces of artwork that we're getting inspired by are super colorful. So we're gonna use markers and go back in and put color in it next week. So this is part 1 of this lesson. So you're gonna just draw it out. So I really hope you select your own animal and you're not just doing mine. It was just simple. And then I just broke up the space with different shapes. That's it. And then next week, we're gonna go ahead and color it in. That'll be a 2-week project. All right, so I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.